One of my coworkers, she brought her dog and no one fights around her. She's like barking and just freaking out right now.
Hold on to that.
I'm going to see if my armor will fit him.
Yeah. So you're learning? Shawn, are you learning a lot?
You do that, you're going to
That's Shawn in Steve's costume, or Steve's armor. Armor. Steve's armor! Don't call it costume!
This is the one I broke last time.
The leather part broke?
Yeah.
Is your head too big, Shawn?
It was a little tight,
Snug.
but we made it.
Looks good. I can't really get too much of the colors, but the right down there is a blue.
This
oh, there
is
you go.
actually, he wears something over the top of this still.
Really?
This is actually has quite a bit of weight to it. I mean, this shield, this is a heavy-duty shield.
That's not alcohol. I'm going to get a fire stick.
Shawn in training.
The helmet. That was off the top of this too.
Go ahead.
That would have been no good.
So bring it in there. That one
was a killer.
Okay, but if they hit you, they can't aim below. You can't aim below the knees.
But I can hit you here.
Yeah. Okay, so and you can't hit in this area. You cannot aim that area. So if he sticks his hand out there,
You can't aim for it.
you can't aim for it.
I have to try to get under.
But if you do get hit here, you still take it. But because it does
And you lose that arm.
So if you were swinging at me, and I came across here, and I hit here, but I wasn't aiming there, I was here. Okay. And it was good enough to kill you. So I take it, you take it. And then at what time you can say, you know, drop the shoulder, say I'm dead, or whatever.
You got the gentleman right behind you. Why don't we step out here where we not trip over everybody?
Hey, that makes it easier for me.
And if the words are called hold,
Gonna get the butt kicked in.
you want to see if he's wanting to get into armor and see how each piece works. So. Okay.
When you're ready.
Oh, jeez. You have a crap out of it.
Get the water started. Dang big shield gets in the way.
Okay. Hold for 1 second. Okay. What you're doing is you're trying to get down here, take your sword, and most of the time, if you hit up here towards his head, he'll come up. He's blind with that big shield.
Yeah.
At that point, you can step one direction or the other and usually get him. Okay? You have a littler shield.
It's a baby. You sit.
Stop him.
That's a baby. Shame on you. Shame on you. Poor baby. Ew. I swear I would think she was part St. Bernard and she's not. She was already sloppy from the run. She's not the D word.
We're loaded back
She is a bitch, but she's not the D word. The three-letter D word. Just ask her.
Swing over like this. And you're going to have to learn where your helmet is at all times.
Like, oh, you're so cute. We give them more attention, so they always do picking things. Like, you take their paws and you cut them out. Not really stretch it.
Yeah, it's just a gorget type piece. It's not, he has a gorget.
And they also like do that whole, like, look, I'm a kitten, I'm all cuddled up. But then they got this long body.
Good.
You got enough water, sweetheart? I got a bottle of water in the car.
And see, that's where you drop to your knees. And that's Now you're on your knees, you're disadvantaged.
And you were tired. She's a good mom. She's raised a couple babies, but she's still, until she gets introduced.
See, that's where he takes your knees out of your leg.
Nope.
Come on. This far still. You're good.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, I remember.
It's because of the nerve in me. Don't run all the way down here. My root, and my teeth are really on my nerve. And so I can actually feel here, and it's actually back here, and I can also feel it up here too. So we call it like a
And see, now another thing is
Stop it. Stop it. For Pete's sake.
I think it's because I have a history down there.
There's a lot of
He likes taking his knees out.
Jump up at your knees! You can still walk around on your knees.
okay, Daisy.
Leave it.
Our war dog.
Leave it. Down.
She's so tired.
What happens if you nailed them under the shield?
If it's below the knee, they don't
It
fall.
doesn't.
And if you get hit in the
Okay,
right here,
now I'm going to show you another little trick here. You just got to get quick. And I am not as quick as some other people.
Got back from the SCA fighting practice. We got there around about 8 o'clock and we left there and it's now 10:34, so we were there for a good 2 hours. Shawn has a battle scar. And that's when? How did you get that?
I was out fighting, as you guys saw in the earlier clip, or the later clip, depending on where we put it. No, as you had saw in the clip, I was fighting, I was using a sword and shield, and he came at me and got me to lift my shield up, and I didn't pull it down in time, and he got my leg.
Sure.
And I want to show you how hard he was really hitting. I forgot to pull this out. I forgot to take this out of my pocket when I started the war, the battling. He snapped it in half. It's cracked all the way down. Only thing holding it together right now is the metal on the inside. But he cracked the screw, broke everything out of it. This is now trash. But that's how hard he was really hitting me. And this is got a little bit of a present. This is the rattan. This is what we are hitting each other with, essentially, is this. It's no pad. It's like bamboo. It's a really, really hard, heavy-duty bamboo, essentially what it is. And this is actually someone's old long weapon that they used to have that broke. And so they let me have it, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and probably cut and sand this in down and off, and then I'm going to make some groove hands, and I'm going to make it into a sword. I'm not sure if I'm going to go with a two-handed weapon or a single-handed one. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do there yet, but it was so much fun to do. You know, you don't really understand how much you use your arm, but my arm is just aching sore right now from it. I mean, I was only doing it maybe 30 to 40 minutes, whereas I was actually battling, and it's just the constant lapping that you do, it takes so wear down. I can feel it in my upper shoulder, lower shoulder, all through the back end of my arm, and all through the tricep. It's just dying, and this hurts like nothing other, that bruise that it gave me. So which is why I'm making armor to cover that.
It's going to be a really good weight loss program for him. And he could not keep that grin. Judy, the coworker that got us into this, she's like, well, I'm sorry you didn't have a very good time out there. And Shawn's just a big old smile.
That was a lot of fun. So, I'm probably going to be talking about that for weeks. And it is going to be a great weight loss program because I was drenched in sweat the entire time. The armor gets pretty warm, and you have the helmet on, and that gets pretty warm too. So, it is really unique experience. If you have the chance, I would say get involved with this because it was so much fun.